Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another geography video. I know it's been a while since I've made one of these, and by a while I mean like 2 years. For those of you who are a little bit confused, you're used to seeing me only as a film and television review channel. I also like to do geography stuff from time to time because it's another one of my hobbies. And today I found something that I think is interesting enough for me to make a video about. I recently heard about this game. I'm not exactly sure what to call it. I just call it the grid game, but really it's US City Grid All Cities. It's a quiz on hugequiz.com. And basically, the idea here is that you are given a map of the US that is subdivided into 821 squares, and your job is to name a city, any city or town in each one of the squares, and cover the entire United States. They do have different modes. This one is the second hardest, and it really does live up to that. This is a very difficult quiz. I have tried this a couple of times off camera in preparation for this video, and I've only managed to get up to about 300 out of 800, so not that great. Before making a video about it though, I did decide that I wanted to do a little bit better, so I did a little bit of studying, you might call it. Basically, I just went on Google Maps and I flipped through some very empty regions of the US that I didn't know any towns in or anything about, and just tried to remember a couple that are in there. So I'm sorry to ruin your immersion, but not 100% of this video is straight off the top of my head. I did study for like 20 minutes on Google Maps. But still, given how big this map is and how many sections there are, honestly, I don't think that really matters that much. It's still going to be very difficult. I don't see myself getting much higher than half. That's what I'm shooting for. I want to get more than half of these. So let's just get right into it and see how I do. All right, now I do not have a real strategy in mind for how to play this. The last couple times I've done it, my little experimentation runs, I've just sort of entered in the largest cities first. So I think I'm just going to keep up with that and do that this time around as well. New York, Philadelphia, St. Louis. Huh. Looks like there's like a couple of St. Louis's in the U.S. There's a Philadelphia, Mississippi. There's a St. Louis, Michigan. It's kind of weird. Miami, Raleigh, Charleston, the hat that I'm wearing. Holy crap. There's like 10 Charlestons. Tampa, Detroit, Boston, Los Angeles, San Diego, Houston, Dallas, several Dallases, Minneapolis, Kansas City, Seattle, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Savannah, Pittsburgh. I guess Indiana, Pennsylvania took up the spot where Pittsburgh would have normally gone. Interesting. While we're here in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. Let's go Buffalo. Ocean City, Baltimore, Washington, New Orleans, Las Vegas, Albuquerque, Denver, Richmond, Virginia Beach, while we're thinking about Virginia. I just happened to look straight down at the center of Indiana, so we're going to go Fort Wayne while I'm thinking about Indiana. Oh, Chicago, duh. Alright, it looks like I'm still missing 2 of the 9 most populous cities in the US, over 1 million. What am I not thinking of? Probably something in California. San Jose, maybe? Okay. San Francisco. San Bernardino. Santa Monica. Modesto. No. Redding. Eureka. Paradise, California. Paradise. There's a city in Northern California that's something like that. I just am not thinking of it. Alturas. We'll chalk that up to a spelling mistake. Bend, Oregon. Reno, Nevada. Phoenix, Arizona. Flagstaff, Arizona. Sedona. Yuma, Arizona. Tucson. Sierra Vista. Las Cruces, New Mexico. Roswell, New Mexico. Truth or Consequence, New Mexico. Yeah, I remember when I said that I studied a little bit before this, like 20 minutes of flicking through Google Maps yesterday. One of the places that I came across was that Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. That's the kind of name that you don't forget. Gallup, New Mexico, and that pretty much maxes out my New Mexico knowledge. Hopping up to Utah, where there's virtually nothing right now. Salt City. Cedar Rapids. Nope. Cedar City. Nope. All right. Provo. Nope. Shit, that's all I got for Utah. Colorado Springs. If we're gonna be working on Colorado, we'll do Aspen, Grand Junction, Erie, Colorado. Wyoming's even less. I know Casper, Buffalo, but I already have Buffalo. Cheyenne. I think there's a Jackson, Wyoming. Yep. West Yellowstone. That might be Montana though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, these flower states and this whole desert region down here, that's gonna be my downfall. I do not know many of these at all. Let's move on to something a little bit better. Pacific Northwest. Newport. I already tried Eugene. There's a Pullman, Washington. There's a Yakima, Washington. There's like 3 cities in Idaho. Pocatello, Boise, Twin Falls. Yep. And I really want to say that there's a Sun Valley somewhere in Idaho. I think I remember seeing that yesterday. Nice. Helena. Yep. Let's try Billings and Bozeman. Missoula and Butte. I guess Butte is where Helena is. Miles City is also, and that's pretty much all I got from Montana. Oh, I just remember there's another place in Idaho. Blackfoot. Nice. North Dakota, Fargo. It's like the only real city here. In all seriousness, though, I do know a couple other ones that are out here. Mitchell, Chamberlain, Sturgis. While we're on that topic, there's a Sturgeon Bay in Wisconsin. Silver Bay, it's also around there somewhere. International Falls. But I did take a trip here at some point in my life. That's why I knew those off the top of my head. There's an Aberdeen in one of the Dakotas. There's Sioux Falls and Sioux City. I think those are in Idaho, though. What is there in Nebraska? There's Omaha. There's Lincoln. Sargent. No. Person. That's in Kansas, though. Clay. North. Arsenal. No. Alliance is what it's called. Yes. Moving over to Wisconsin. Let's see. Wisconsin Dells. Barron. Do I already have Kenosha? Green Bay. Nice. Eau Claire. Yep. There's Madison. What about Thunder Bay? Nope. Bay City, somewhere around here. Gary, Indiana. No. Gaylord is a city in Michigan. Let's see, we got Marionette. And Marquette. So St. Marie. Traverse City. Alpena. Rogers City. I feel like there's a Gap, Pennsylvania. No. For Minnesota. Grand Forks. I think there was a Junction in Texas. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Spokane, Washington. I'm just saying cities that I remember the names of at this point. Dodge City, Kansas. Anywhere else in Kansas? Topeka. Festus, Missouri. Nope. Branson, Missouri. Yeah, that works. Ozarks. Camden. Clinton. I know there is just Clint, Texas. What is that in Illinois? Peoria. Now let's just try Republican Freedom because I know there are places with those names. Columbus and Columbia. Nice. Oh, Shreveport. I think there's also a Lafayette in Louisiana. Oh, and Baton Rouge. Nope, I already take it. Tupelo is in Mississippi. Joplin, Missouri is over here, but it's been taken by something else. I think there's a place in South Carolina called Mount Pleasant. Bangor in Michigan or Maine. Eagle Point is in Maine. Eagle Lake. Portland. Burlington, Vermont. And Potsdam. Also, for this square right here, I'm pretty sure that Springs is in there. Albany, I know there are other Albanys. Rochester. Niagara Falls. I'm trying to think of something that would go here. I know it would go here, though. Fredonia. Leroy. Nice. And for right here, we can do Watkins Glen. What's in central New York? Utica? No Utica? How about Rome? No Rome. All right. Herkimer. Oh, I'm surprised that actually works. I'm just realizing Long Island isn't filled in. Lawrence. Shelter Island, maybe? Nope. Hamptons. Oh yeah, the Hamptons are directional. East Hampton. Nice. Delaware. It's in Delaware. Dover? Nope. Wilmington. Still no. Alright. Plymouth. Plymouth is in Massachusetts. What am I saying? Also, I'm just remembering that Presque Isle was in Maine. What's in rural Pennsylvania? Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney is in rural Pennsylvania. Nice. Butler's in rural Pennsylvania. Nope. Nope. Alright. What's this city right here? Toledo? Yes. What's in this part of Ohio? Dayton? No. Canton? Also no. So far we're at 341 out of 821. We are making good progress. St. Cloud, maybe. Elko is a city in Nevada. I think Jasper's a city in Wyoming. Oh no, Jasper's over here. It's on the butt end of Texas. Speaking of the butt end of Texas, Corpus Christi. Nope. How about Port Arthur? Yes. And Galveston. Also yes. In my studying that I did the other day, I remember there was a little spot down here called South Padre Island. Nice. What's here? San Angelo, Laredo. Little Rock is in the middle of Arkansas. I think Jonesboro is also in the middle of Arkansas. Pensacola, Florida is down in the Panhandle. So is Biloxi, Montgomery, Huntsville, Huntington. What else is in Mississippi? Vicksburg. Lynchburg is in Tennessee. Kingsport is in Tennessee as well. Memphis. Yes. What else is in Georgia? Sparta. What's in like central and west Georgia? I have no idea. Macon. Nice. Jacksonville. Gainesville. Fort Myers. Daytona Beach. Key West, Springs, Clearwater, maybe? Now I'm missing something huge, like right here. Tallahassee. Cherokee is a town in Oklahoma. Morgantown, West Virginia. Covington, maybe? Nope. I'm pretty sure there's a place in Kentucky called Monticello. I know there's a Jefferson somewhere in Missouri. I just remembered there's a Whitefish in Montana. I think there's a town in Texas called Central, maybe. Nope. Santa Rosa, maybe? Nice. Arlington is in Texas. Evansville, or just Evans, that's fine too. There's a town called Y in Arizona. I wonder if that would work. Nope. Oh, what about Scranton, Pennsylvania? Nope. Oh, I just remembered a random one. Piedmont. Isn't Fremont a city? Nope. Alright, I just remember that this game has the upper discontiguous states as well as the lower 48. I'm going to try to get a couple more points off of Alaska here, and hopefully this will be enough to push me into getting over half, because right now I'm still just a little bit short. Right, I know of Barrow, Bethel, Nome, Sitka, Juneau. Apparently there is a Houston, Alaska. Anchorage. Okay, I guess Anchorage is where Houston is. Fairbanks. And yeah, I do not know any of these other ones. I only know of 2 cities in Hawaii, which are, of course, Honolulu and Lahaina. All right, and I have just over half. 410 and a half, call it 411, would be over half, and I have achieved that, so I am happy. But yeah, 414 out of 821, I'll take it. I'll take that any day of the week. Now, when you end this quiz, it does tell you the big cities that you did miss, so I am curious to see what I missed here. All right. Damn. Bakersfield, California, number 47 most populous. That's a little bit annoying that I missed that. Also a little bit annoying that I missed San Antonio, Amarillo, and Lubbock. Those are kind of easy ones. But yeah, all things considered, really not that bad. Anyways, yeah, that's a wrap on this video. If you would like to see me take this quiz again after maybe studying a little bit more geography stuff to try to get a higher score, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see any more geography videos in general, also please let me know that. But until then, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share it around. Bye.